Good morning, and welcome to day 24 of my 30-day journey to the south of France, where I'm working 3 days and playing for a new lifestyle business model that we're testing that can work basically anywhere from where we are in the world. And yesterday, coming here, I was working on the train, and on my left were the Pyrenees, and on my right was the Mediterranean Sea. I just thought, my goodness, this is just a perfect example of the amount of contrast I've had on this trip, and also the challenges. So everything from large cities to quaint little villages, castles to ruins, from the mountains to valleys, and then of course the lavender fields to the wine country. All of this contrast has really opened my eyes to needing to be flexible in life, and also just figuring it out. So as I've mentioned in maybe another video or two or three, I've had definite challenges with regard to public transit, just maneuvering a new system, whether it's local buses or local trains. And one of the things I realized is how spoiled we really are with all of the escalators and elevators, because here it's just not normal to have escalators. So I'm sure glad I traveled light, because I am my own Sherpa. So traveling up all of those stairs and down all of those stairs to get from one track to the next has been kind of fun and challenging. And I've certainly met a lot of nice people along the way that were very willing to help. So I am really glad that I traveled light on this trip, and it's exactly what I wanted. It has allowed the flexibility and the mobility and the total freedom that I was looking for to explore, to discover. So this trip was totally unplanned, other than to have a ticket to and a ticket from. And other than that, I've been winging it with hotels and where I want to go next. And I just booked this hotel, this fabulous hotel right on the water, just yesterday. So I've been getting very lucky. Of course, I've had a few questionable hotel experiences as well. But what I realized in this trip is that I don't need all 5-star hotels in my life. I definitely am enjoying the experiences in the lesser hotels, and the people is really what it's all about. So other than having not a plan, the only thing I really did have is a budget, and which I've cautiously respected. So I am committed to living simply and abundantly with less, and this trip has proven that I can do that. So I've had time for learning, time for exploring, relaxing, self-care. I'm starting to love those afternoon naps. And so since my energy is very high in the morning, I find that that's a great time for me to either work or to go out and explore. But as I've been having conversations with people along the way, and have been many, number one, people are basically surprised that I'm traveling alone. And secondly, they're kind of in shock that I have no plan. So it occurred to me that as unique and different as we all are, I'm just curious, what kind of traveler are you? This particular trip, of course, was very unplanned. A trip that I took in January to visit my son and daughter-in-law in Côte d'Ivoire. They had done meticulous planning so that I could have a very broad experience of their life there in Côte d'Ivoire, which I truly appreciated, because we went from tiny little villages to big cities to just one thing after the other. So they planned every single detail of that trip, which I truly appreciate every minute that it took them to plan it, and certainly I benefited by it. The other kind of traveler might be those that are half planned and half unplanned. So this is my norm. Generally, I do have a very clear idea of what I want to do on the trip, and maybe just have a few reservations, but then leaving room also for spontaneity and fun and just exploring. So this one has been totally unplanned. For this trip, having the freedom and lack of schedule is exactly what I wanted. And I've still managed to work 3 and play 4. I just fit it in a little differently into my schedule. So no matter what your plans are, or no plans. I do hope that you're having fun this summer and taking time for yourself, your family, your loved ones. And if you are inspired by my journey and would like to know more, go to our website, ritawilkins.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be uploading the rest of these videos once I get back. We've had some technical difficulties from where I've been, so we weren't able to upload them even though I've recorded every single day. Anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. Today I think I'm going to get out on that water. I heard there's a fishing boat. I can actually go fishing, which sounds amazing. Anyway, have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.